Cowboy Camp's about to kick off. What you'll need to know if you plan on catching the action. There are just a ton of screaming Kansas and Memphis fans inside the Alamo Dome right now. There's no doubt they're having a great time, but whether they had a great time in San Antonio during their stay could help determine if we get more Final Fours. According to the American Association of Neurological Surgeons, the force of a professional boxer's fist is equivalent to being hit by a 13-pound bowling ball traveling at 20 miles per hour. This place is going nuts. They are introducing the players right now. They've gone through the defense and the special teams. Now they're on offense, so I'm sure when you hear Tony Romo's name, you won't be able to hear me. Anyway, starting tomorrow afternoon, the Cowboys will be running drills and running out of breath right here on this field. But tonight, the turf is center stage for a Texas-sized celebration. The goal of the tournament is to raise $300,000. Eva tells us that money will go towards building a brand new facility.
Our goal is to build our own enrichment centers.
Called couch potatoes and geeks by some, they could be the next generation of high-paid sports stars. A new league is offering the best gamers pro contracts and big money, and a San Antonio college kid is cashing in. Well, this guy was not supporting America's team, and he made it very clear by what he was wearing. But it didn't ruin the fun for Cowboy fans. The crowd roars as the Dallas Cowboys take over San Antonio.
It's exciting. I mean, first day of training camp. It's always a good time.
We got Tony Romo out there. We got Marion Barber, DeMarcus Ware. We're going to take it all the way this year.
Those Super Bowl hopes start right here at the Alamo Dome, and thousands of fans fill the stands to watch it all begin. A lot of these Cowboy backers say they can't afford to watch their team in action during the season, so this is the best way to show their support.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here. It's free. We can see them up close.
Among the countless Cowboys jerseys and hawkers helping keep fans refreshed,
16-ounce Miller Lite.
Another bird is spotted in the dome.
I'm a diehard Eagle fan.
Donning his Philly hat and jersey, Brian Avant sticks out like a sore thumb at Cowboys camp. So what's he doing here?
I'm a spy. I keep telling you, you don't believe it. I'm taking notes. He wants to see what we're doing. He's scared.
Now a San Antonian, Avant's from the city of brotherly love, but he's not getting much love from his rival Cowboy fans.
Kick them out. It's not cool. They shouldn't be here.
Look at him. He's over there ignoring me. See him? Nice guys back there. My man.
Rowdy wasn't happy to hear a Philly fan was here either.
Where is he?
Cowboy great Michael Irvin seems surprised to find out a Philly fan is watching all this. He thinks if a Cowboy fan showed up at Eagles camp,
we would be hearing a nasty story about this poor fella if he did that.
While Avant does endure some ribbing from his foes, it's all in good fun. And he, like all the Cowboy fans here, believe America's team will have a great year.
I think it's going to be very successful.
I heard he did make it out alive, so it's all right. Later in Max Sports, the players tell us just how surprised they were with all the support they got during day one of training camp.
We've been planning this forever, I feel, and so we're really excited that it's finally here.
Eva Longoria's inaugural golf tournament brings lots of celebrities to town. George Lopez, Haley Scarnato, Mario Lopez, just to name a few. They're not here to show off their skills on the course.
We'll see what happens.
We don't want to talk about that.
They're here to help raise money for Eva's heroes. The star's MVP husband even brought some Spurs by to say hi during this charity event for the developmentally challenged. The cause is close to Eva's heart because her sister lives with a disability. And Elizabeth is excited about teeing off.
Yeah, I'm going to try the hole-in-one.
And you're going to win what?
The BMW. Yes! Try to win it.
Eva's dedication inspires her celebrity friends to make time for this tournament.
It's great what she's got going on here to help raise awareness and money for such a worthy cause.
Whenever Eva calls, I know her heart's in the right place, and I'm there. But Eva is an amazing person for someone who's 3 feet tall.
The desperate housewife may be short in stature, but she's not short on heart. She's raising money for after-school enrichment centers for these kids. The first is set to open soon in a building donated by a San Antonio church. But the money these golfers and area businesses bring in will help Eva's Heroes expand even more. The goal of the tournament is to raise $300,000. Eva tells us that money will go towards building a brand new facility.
Our goal is to build our own enrichment center so we can house a lot more kids and help a lot more families.
I think it's a wonderful opportunity for kids who are challenged in that way to have a place that they can grow and mature and be nurtured.
Families who'll benefit from the enrichment centers can't wait.
We're really looking forward to the opening so that the kids can get together.
Andrew McIntosh, Fox News at 9. Witten's Foundation is helping make sure abused kids have men to look up to. Fans who look up to Witten say his effort shows his character.
He's great, complete player, you know.
Jason Witten's hard work on the football fields made him an All-Pro and a favorite to Cowboy fans like Casey Horan.
You could count on him 100% of the time.
Now, people are counting on him to make a difference in the lives of abused kids in Texas.
That was something that I felt like that I could make an impact on those kids' lives.
Could you sign my shirt, please?
After Wednesday's practice, Witten signs autographs for kids who will benefit from a new initiative being launched by his organization called the SCORE Foundation and Allstate Insurance. The partnership and a $100,000 grant will help bring positive male mentors to 6 battered women and children shelters in the state, including the one in our city.
I'm just thankful to be able to do that here in San Antonio.
Witten says his goal is to break the cycle of domestic violence, which seems to be at an all-time high in San Antonio. Right now, the population of our city's shelter is breaking records. In fact, it's triple what it was last year.
176 people, 98 of them are children.
Shelter director Marta Pillai says in most cases, those kids' male figures have failed them. She believes having a new mentor around to be a role model and a friend will help them turn their troubled lives around.
What Jason is doing for us, what the Cowboys are doing, what the foundation is doing is incredibly important.
Witten's fans agree this Pro Bowler's efforts off the field may outshine his accomplishments on it.
When you can do something to help the community, I think that's even bigger than football.
Now, a spokesman for Witten's Foundation tells us they hope to continue this program next year and bring mentors to more shelters around Texas and beyond. The doctor who performed Diaz's life-saving surgery tells us what happens in the ring can change and even end lives. Boxers say the risk is worth the reward. Aspiring boxer Joseph Plasencia is inspired by Oscar Diaz. The 18-year-old dreams of going pro as he trains here at San Fernando Gym, and everyone here prays for Diaz's recovery.
Because we love Oscar. Oscar's one of us.
The San Antonio native is in critical condition after a Wednesday night fight in front of a hometown crowd.
There's some points where it has me thinking about it, man, that could have been me. But I just, I love the sport so much, I try not to let it get to me.
It's a sport and people won't give it up.
Dr. David Jimenez says if boxers did, many would save their brains. The UT Health Science Center neurosurgeon performed surgery on Diaz after he collapsed in the ring.
We literally saved his life with this operation.
The repeated blows Diaz suffered caused severe brain trauma. Such injuries are almost common in boxing. Studies show up to 40% of ex-boxers show signs of chronic brain injury.
Professional boxers end up with the so-called punch-drunk syndrome, where they look like they have Alzheimer's. They look like they have Parkinson's disease.
According to the American Association of Neurological Surgeons, the force of a professional boxer's fist is equivalent to being hit by a 13-pound bowling ball traveling at 20 miles per hour.
It generates in the neighborhood about 50-something Gs.
It's dangerous. It can be brutal.
But trainer Robert Perez says he does everything to keep his boxers at San Fernando Gym safe. They use only approved gloves and headgear to protect themselves. And the first lesson here
is that they're not indestructible, that they're subject to get hurt.
Despite the possible consequences, Joseph says his passion drives him.
But I know what I'm getting myself into, though. I really do.
Jimenez just has this to say to those who choose to get in the ring.
The brain is something to be protected.
The doctor tells us his main concern for Diaz are complications like a fever that could hurt his recovery. We're told the boxer's family may release more about his condition tomorrow.